Let's talk about something interesting today. How often have you been told that the stick is an analog for this? I need to point out something. These are two very different weapons. They have very different usage. And if somebody tells you that you can learn this when you are practicing with this, they're wrong. Now, a lot of people are going to get upset about that. Well, whatever. It's the internet. Everybody gets upset about everything. But these are two different things. This is an impact weapon. This is a cutting weapon that has impact. And there's a huge difference. This is just a training weapon, so I wouldn't treat a real weapon like that. Let's talk about the stick. The stick is a club. That's all it is. We can strike with it. We can block with it. We can hit with it. We can grapple with it. We can do all sorts of things. You can do it in a Filipino style. You can do it in a World War II combative style. You can do all sorts of things with a stick. But a stick is not a knife. A stick is not a sword. A stick is not a machete. A stick is a stick is a stick. Now, here's where the two weapons come together. The stick teaches you lines. The stick teaches you how to get from point A to point B. But where the technique changes, let's say an angle one. With a stick, I want to strike my target and drive through my target. However, with an edged weapon, we want to follow that line. We want to get into that position with our weapon, but we don't want to percussively strike our target. We want to get into place and cut. We want to hit and cut. Hit, cut, hit, cut. Notice there's a draw cut at the end of the motion. We're getting into position and then we're slicing. Certain targets you can get an effect from impact. I mean, let's face it. It's a 2.5 foot, 3 foot, depending on the weapon you're using, steel bar. It's gonna hurt if you hit somebody with it. You're gonna cut deep, but what's gonna happen is you're gonna stop in the middle of your target. You're not going to get all the way through. So you have to hit and cut. That's all we're going to cover today. It's relatively simple, but I want you to go look at your training. Look at what you're doing. When you pick up your edged weapon simulators, are you cutting with it or are you hitting with it like it's a stick? They're very different things. Check your training, train honestly, and be safe out there.